Eagles fans, welcome back to another episode of Coast to Coast. We've got an unusual duo, but what I hear is some of the tightest pairings at the club. These two are at the top of the ladder. Say good day to Bailey Williams, Matt Owies. How are you boys? What's going on?
Yeah, going good.
Well, mate,
going good.
Thanks for having us.
Now, this is, we had some trouble getting you in frame, having old Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger sort of in shot. Tell us about how this friendship has started and where it's got to in this blossoming stage.
I'm trying to slope down here to get in the frame, sit next to the little
It's
fella.
that Danny DeVito piece, isn't it?
So when I brought that up to you, you said the teammates had beat me to it.
Yeah, well, actually, the coach had.
Ooh.
Yeah. What were we? How'd that come
Nah,
up?
so I've never seen the movie, but the movie Twins.
Yeah, I think that's
Danny
what's wrong.
DeVito, Arnold Schwarzenegger, complete opposites.
Which one are you?
Oh, goes without saying, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Matty reckons he's Arnie, but
Yeah, well, got the figure of it.
So, closest mates at the club, the two of you?
Yeah, good mates.
don't put us under the pump, mate.
Yeah, good mates.
Nah, we get on.
I heard you weren't going to come onto this podcast unless it was anyone else bar this bloke. Is that true?
Mate, I've been hesitant to come on, and if I'm coming on with one bloke, it's Danny.
Yeah. We'll get him out of
Great
his
man.
shell.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it. Let's start somewhere footy related, then we'll get to the fun stuff. All right, well, it's eat your veggies first, and then we'll move on to some entertainment.
Baz is a big veggies guy, so that goes
Love him.
I can tell. Look at the size of you. Yeah. It's not coming from just ice cream, is it?
Absolutely.
So, fresh off the GWS game, that's a good one to talk about. Start there. A lot of the fans are pretty devo that were coming off, taking on top of the ladder pies, and then dish up something to start the game where we're basically out of it by half time. What was kind of spoken about with the boys, with the coach post-game, Baz? We can bring us in on the inside.
It was disappointing, obviously. Thought our Collingwood game was a huge step forward. So to sort of dish that up was, a little bit bittersweet. We're pretty flat with it, but we'll be right. We'll get back to work.
Matt's come back from his calf and he played waffle the next day. We're going to get to that. We've got a big piece of waffle, which I'm looking forward to. You've had a bit of a day out. But you've had the whole weekend to sort of do as you please, Baz. Often you're getting Friday night games at home. How'd you spend the next 2 days?
Yeah, no, it was good. Yeah, it's rare to have the weekend off. We went down the waffle on Saturday, watched the big fella run around. Had a bit of leather poisoning out there, mate. But it was all right. It was cool.
You inspired them to wins. How many of the boys came along, you reckon, of the squad?
Mate, I reckon everyone was there. Maybe bar a couple. No, it was good. It was really good.
Mm-hmm. What about, I'll ask you then. Mm-hmm. Let's just talk waffle. Let's get straight to it.
Yeah.
All right. You've had a day out.
Let's talk waffle.
Haven't you?
Yeah.
Second win of the season. The first one was knocking off an undefeated team, which in retrospect looks unbelievable at this point. Beat South Fremantle. This is the second of the year.
Yeah.
Great feeling amongst the boys. There were some cameras in there, social, and we got to see the elation of all the team experiencing a long-awaited victory. Your first game in the waffle team in a while or all year?
All year.
Yep.
So that was good. It was great to be down there. There was about 17 of us, I think, and a few of us were coming back from injury. So it was actually a great day. The boys had a lot of fun out there. Got to play our brand, which was great after, I guess, a disappointing loss by the AFL team. So it was great to have their support down there. And then, a fair few boys had great games. Probably a few of them had best games of the year down there. So there's definitely competition for spots, which is great to see.
That's what you want. Let's run through some major stat winners. You've kicked 4 of the best, 1 cheapie, couple of great ones. The cheapie was you getting involved in a little fight and just sort of drew the free kick, which was very sexy times. Kicked 4, Noah Long 3, couple to Jacob Newton, who's a new mid-season recruit, Josh Burke, and Grossi's had it 30 times, Chess 24, and Cal Jamo and Brett Bazzo, just absolute pillars down in defence. What are your 3-2-1 of the day? Leave yourself out. I'm giving you an auto 3. Who's your new 3-2-1?
Well, I'm probably a little bit biased to the small forwards, like the big fellas over here get a lot of love, get the ball kicked to them a lot. So I really liked Newt's and Longy's game. Been down there a lot with them, and Locke Rollinson as well had a good game too. Grossi obviously in the middle was really good, but each week we vote for an identity player on the back of the games, and I actually gave my three votes to Colin Livingston. I thought he was great in the ruck and set the tone all day and was very clean and brought the ball to the ground. And then, like you said, the Smalls got a lick of it. So, I actually gave my 3 to Co.
What was your major takeaway watching from the grandstand, big fella?
It was impressive. No, it was good. I would have said similar to Matty. I thought Big Co was solid in there.
Do you find yourself watching the rucks more when you go down and watch a game like that, or can you get lost in the game?
Mate, honestly, I do get lost in just being a bit of a spectator, but I feel like that's sort of part of it. But no, like I was keeping a watch on the tools. I thought Big Co was real solid, and Archer up forward was competing and bringing it to ground for the boys. So no, it was good.
You spoke about these small forwards, and opportunity was given to one in Malachi, champion, to have his debut against GWS Friday night. It's not the result he wanted, but to get on for almost 2 quarters, I think if you're starting sub, that's almost best case scenario these days. Did you go and speak to him sort of prior and give him some advice as almost a senior small forward yourself? Like, what was the conversation between the two of you leading into his debut?
To be honest, once he got announced, sort of congratulated him and sort of let him do his thing. He's quite a mature young lad, so he had obviously a lot of family and friends in his ear, so sort of just said congrats and go get him. So it was awesome to see him get on for 2 quarters and do his thing out there, and just to see his big smile on his face is that's what footy's about. We all just want to be out there enjoying footy. We loved it as kids and love it now, so it's pretty cool to watch. But he's quite an exciting young player, so I think he's going to be a player for a long time with the skill set that he has. Got
a lot of speed too. Have you had team review and gone through the game yet for league, for the AFL?
Yeah, we looked at a bit of it. There wasn't a lot of positives, but just speaking on Champ, like Matty said, he's bloody level-headed for a young fella. Like, obviously come on for a half and bloody looked pretty comfy, so...
Oh, it definitely wasn't that level-headed, was it?
Nah.
You wouldn't either.
Mate, that was a shell of a man for a half a foot. He didn't touch it, boys.
Yeah.
You didn't start sub though, I'm guessing, either of you two for the debut?
Nah, I don't think I was.
I don't reckon the sub was in.
In what, 2019 when he came in?
I don't know.
I don't reckon it was.
I don't reckon it was. I reckon I played on a Tuesday night at 8:40 against Sydney at Gold Coast in front of 500 people.
Is this in Hubland?
In COVID. I think that was my first game. Bit different.
Mate, I was the same.
Really?
Yeah, Richmond at Metricon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Perfect. The home of footy.
Yeah. riveting stuff. Crowd was roaring.
So we dreaming up in the backyard?
Yeah, perfect.
So can you imagine how difficult it is for someone to be in the space to be sub on your debut? Do you think that's an advantage? To sort of come in, fresher legs, let the pace of the game go a little bit, have some time to think about it? Or do you think it's semi-detrimental from your point of view?
Do you want this one or you want me?
Oh, you can have it, mate.
Yeah. I'll have it, mate. I guess it just matters about the mindset you go in with. I think Champ, his mindset was he was so grateful to play and so happy about playing. I don't think it actually worried him. I could be wrong, but that from an outsider looking in on how he handled it, I think his mindset was, how good's this? I'm playing AFL, living out my dream. So I don't think it actually worried him. And sometimes it's good to be able to just sit there and watch and feel a part of it and not have to take it all in at once. So I thought he did a great job, and so have a lot of the first-year guys who have been subs this year have come on and had an impact. So I think that sub role's just all about your mindset going in. You can take it as a bad thing that you're not in the 22, or you can take it in your stride and that you're still part of the team and you can come on and actually make a huge impact out there.
Baz, you've been thrown around a bit.
Yep.
You know, you've had to shoulder the ruck for a fair few years, and then even at the start of the year, I'm sure you trained as a forward and was like, nah, you're going to go back in the ruck for us. And even last year when Flinny went down.
Yep.
But there's nothing more exciting than seeing you just absolutely clunk the pants out of some of these pills and go back and slot them.
Trying to.
I mean, no doubt it's brought some advantages to your game, obviously, that you get to learn a few different crafts. But what has it been like mindset to not being able to stick to perhaps one throughout it all?
It's taken a lot of getting used to. Like, obviously, it'd be nice to zero in on one position, but just through circumstance, I've had to, get thrown around a little bit. But I feel like for the long run, it's held me in good stead. Playing a lot of ruck. Now, when I come up into the ruck, I feel pretty solid. Mm-hmm. Probably a better forward early days than I was a ruck. Now that I've matured, I feel like it's probably the other way around. So I'm just trying to, impact up forward. So it's been good.
Cripper playing 250 Eagles games this week, major milestone for a club icon in more ways than one. He's done less press conferences than you, Baz. He's very shy with the media.
Yeah.
Had him in here once and he just absolutely melted, but we got him through a good 15-minute pod. What comes to mind when sort of thinking about Cripper and reflecting on that career, even if it's 1 year by his side or a few more from yourself?
Cripper, hard working. That jumps out straight away. As a footballer, hard working, like super talented. I've had the pleasure of playing a bit of footy with him. And yeah, you do walk taller around him. Like he's champion at the club. So yeah, bloody rap for him to get to 250.
Any tutorials from himself, or it's like, Cripper, I could probably teach you a few things from my 100 or so?
Nah, definitely not. I remember when I first started out playing, I think we would tag Cripper as a half forward. I think Ed Curnow got the job on him multiple times to tag him out of a game, which is obviously sometimes as a forward when you're on a hot streak, I guess, you get like a defender playing on you, but we actually had a mid tagging him at half forward, so that probably speaks to the level that he's played at for a long, consistent time. And it's been great to bounce ideas off him, sit next to him in the locker room, sort of pick and choose because he's a bit grumpy sometimes. So.
Sometimes, generally.
So sometimes let him be, but it's been great to learn off him and be able to watch how he goes about it every day. And early in my career, watch how he went about it and watch some vision on him. So it's a great career and it's been a pleasure.
I don't suppose you boys are going back and watching the games on repeat and listening to the commentary. Has anyone ever brought up with you how Dermy pumps you up hard about, I'm presuming it's Pines and the...
I've heard this.
Yeah.
I don't watch the games back, so not the commentary anyway. Yeah. No, I've heard this.
Yeah.
And I'm wrapped.
Do you know why?
He's a Frankston boy, so yes. I think he grew up in Frankston. Mate, I remember being at VFL games watching the Dolphins. Little shout out, wearing a Peninsula Dolphins jacket right now. Mm-hmm. I remember watching him running water and running messages at the VFL, and I don't know, he obviously knows I'm from the area. My old man played a lot of footy for Frankston and the Pines, and I snuck one game in at the Pines. But I'll roll with it. I don't know if I love it or, I don't know.
Are they renowned for being a bit of a tough bruiser club as well?
Frankston's sort of like and I want to be careful here,
Nah, we can't. I want to be careful, but I'll sledge this up.
All right, I'll go again.
Bit of a rough and tumble area. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Working class bloody area. Yeah.
Okay.
God's country, though.
And this is you? This sums you up a little bit?
I don't know. Does it?
I don't know.
You can answer that one.
You tell me. All right. I want the basketball background. This is time to flex and just get your kit off and show us what you're made of. So you're obviously pretty decent and you've played national under 16s, 18s?
Under 17s.
Right. Was Petchy, as you and Petch swap stories of state careers in basketball?
Yeah, Petch actually played with my younger brother. So I've got a younger brother who's a year younger than Petch.
Couple of towers of the game?
Yeah, a couple big fellas, big post players. Used to bang down low, they say.
Get in the paint, mate. Get in the paint, get to work.
Did you used to play?
Western Port Steelers.
Yeah, didn't play them. They were lower grade.
I think we were top tier. We were VC. I think you would.
Yeah, we're probably VC champ, mate.
I'm with you. All right, so then got picked up when did some college, right?
Yeah, so was lucky enough to represent Australia a couple of times. Went to a world championship, played against guys like Jason Tatum, Jamal Murray.
You have their number as well?
Nah. I could lie and say that I locked him up. I think Jamal Murray was top notch. He was a point guard. He was about 6'5", and I'm 6 foot. Wow.
Where was the champ?
We played. So I actually missed out on a lot of school in year 11 for it. Missed out on like 3 or 4 months.
It doesn't show, mate. You're speaking very well.
I was about to say probably sums me up a little bit. But yeah, we travelled around China, Europe, ended up playing in the championships in Dubai.
Wow, that's awesome.
It was awesome, great experience, something that I'll hang on forever. And we ended up playing in the World Cup final. So we actually lost to America by 7 points in the World Cup final. And
Impressive.
2 years later, they signed $100 million contracts, and here I am.
When was your last year of footy then to qualify as a Cat B dude for Carlton?
Yeah, so Cat B rule is you have to be as a next gen academy as well. Is that?
You'd know more. I thought it was you had to be not playing a certain grade of footy by 4 years or 5 years.
Yeah, there's a international rule, which is what I went under, is someone who hasn't played a game with umpires for 3 years plus, and I actually hadn't played for 6 years when I got picked up. So my last game was year 9 at school, and I didn't get picked up till I was 21. I was sort of chubby, had to lose about 6-7 kilos, change my whole physique, learn how to kick again. I remember the boys at training icing me out because I'd just turn the ball over every time. Pinged my hamstrings twice trying to get up to top speed because you just don't do that in basketball. All the good stuff while you play footy.
Which did you enjoy most when you were sort of year 7, 8, 9? Did you enjoy your basketball that much more that you wanted to pursue it?
I think at that point it was basketball was taking me around the world, so I was lucky enough to make these teams that go travel around the world, and footy was playing interleague down at the local footy ground. So it was sort of
The decision was made for you.
yeah, it was made for me. But I did love my footy at the time, but I sort of just got the narrow vision that I was going to be the next Paddy Mills.
Oh, you got closer than anyone else.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah.
All right. This time, it is time for Thumper's Clips. All right. This is where I play some clips on the computer. We have a little gander at the screen that's half broken at the top.
Let's go.
Budget cuts, tough. All right. All right. We're going to have a look at this one. Baz, is this up there with one of your greatest goals kicked of all time?
Oh, this is nice.
This is against the Saints. So a
is
great
this
day in
soccer?
general
Yeah.
that you got to experience the first win of the season with the boys. Harley going in for hangers and Oscar's given an accidental goal assist to yourself.
Oh,
A little bit surprised with it. Look at the carry on too.
that's a fair snag.
Yeah.
That's a fair snag. You have to be happy with that one.
It's a throwback to junior days, that sort of stuff.
Look at Grossi.
I haven't done that in a long time.
Memorable day in general though, Baz, to share a win with so many others that hadn't partaken in one.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, bloody oath. They're hard to come by at the moment. So when we get them, we certainly enjoy them. No, it was good.
Is there someone that you went and made an effort to go and see post-game change rooms to want to really get up in the face of and celebrate that moment with more than anyone else?
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Put me under the pump here, mate. I'm a pretty low key operator, mate. I reckon I was one of the first in the rooms, just chilling out. I don't get around.
You and H had a nice photo.
Yeah, true. We got a nice little photo there. Haz and Baz walking off,
Haz and
arm in
Baz.
arm. No, it was good.
Well, I do have a question here from Declan Peppernick and said, when are we going to see some clean goal celebrations from Baz? I don't really know what clean means, but you are one that is a bit subdued on the sellies compared to some others.
Absolutely. Yeah, you might. What's his name?
Declan.
Declan might be waiting a while, I reckon. I mean, unless it's the 5th or 6th and we're up by a bit,
Yeah.
give it a bit.
Yeah.
I need to take a lesson off this bloke next to me because
Well, speaking
he
of,
used to give him a bit.
we'll get one of his clips up here. So this is playing against the old mob, which we'll get to in a minute. But if this isn't the definition of a solo goal, like Duggo's, any chance of you letting me touch the ball here? You're like, no, I'll balk around 4 and slot one from 45 and then bang me hands on the deck when I'm celebrating. This must have been a pretty eventful day in general, not only kicking one of your best goals in league footy, but playing against the old mob. What are your memories of the day?
Yeah, it was a tough day. I think coming up against them, it was a game that I'd sort of circled, wanted to compete against them and play well. And
Who hit you then? Who got you late?
I don't know. I think that
Was that Nick Hayes?
probably took my spot.
I'm not seeing him forward much.
Zachy Williams, there you go, small forward, just got him there. But it was a tough day. We obviously didn't play the brand we wanted to play, but I think whenever you've made connections with boys that you've been around a long time, you want to perform and compete against them. So looking forward to many more times playing against them and hopefully a fair few more goals.
A lot of questions from the fans about the transition, of course, from the Baggers to here or to WA in general. How are you finding it?
Yeah, it's been good. Me and my partner have come over, taken on Baz as
Thanks, mate.
yeah.
Under the wing.
Yeah, under the wing.
Under the wing,
yeah,
mate.
yeah.
Not
Fits nicely.
Yeah,
Danny
yeah.
DeVito
Nice and
underneath
snug-
there.
Nice and snug under there.
Come here, Danny. Yeah, no, it's been good. We live in Wembley Downs. Summer took a little bit to get used to. Brought my dog over actually, and wasn't allowed to stay with me in the clubhouse, so Baz looked after her for a little bit.
mate,
Yeah,
What type of dog are we talking about?
yeah, Aussie Shepherd cross Kelpie.
Brilliant.
Jesse.
Yeah, little Jessie.
Cutie.
Yeah,
Not a lot of room in these clubhouses for one of them either.
yeah,
really.
not much. Yeah, so
You a dog beach fanatic then?
yeah, Peasham Dog Beach there most days. Yeah, it's been good. Enjoying the lifestyle. It's a little bit slower. It's taken a little bit to get used to. But yeah, loving the time here so far.
Some players are a bit apprehensive to say what suburb they're living in or what places they go to, but clearly you don't mind the fans coming up and saying good day.
Hey.
I just spat it out.
Do you want to just give me Addy?
Yeah. Not near this place.
All right, now here's the next one. This is a kick from Cripper. Going to the goal square, big Maxi go on the fist, and then bang! Try to improve your grill a little bit, but
What
not to
happened
be.
there? Was that a falcon, was it?
Yeah, was it ever? We're going to get a replay down here on the bottom right. So I'm asking if that's one of the better Falcons you've faced. Oh, but the fact you barely remember it says it all.
Tough.
Did you wipe the hair out of your ass?
Yeah. The long hair, the non-existent fringe.
Yeah.
All right. Guessing your basketball career's been put to bed, mate. No more dunks in the warm-up room. You done with that?
Oh, we're going there, are we?
What happened?
Nah, so we've still got the basketball ring, yeah?
Yeah.
There used to be, so when it was fresh, it was getting a run. It was getting like pre-training.
It was very popular because a lot of the boys had waited a decade and it was no.
Yeah.
Simo came in. Why don't we have a basketball ring?
Yeah, love it.
And you've got your ballers that play, and then you've got your...
We ballin'.
Yeah, we balling. And then you got your boys that kick balls from the corner
Yeah.
at the ring.
Oh, no.
I've gone up, ball rolled under, and I've come down off a windmill, ankle, bang, gone.
Weeks?
And I still don't know.
Six?
And it was a decent,
Oh.
it was Cindy, pretty much.
It was a bit of
And I
worry.
still don't know who kicked it. I'll find out one day.
No, I wouldn't have owned up to it either. But, mate, you're a big fella, and this is you with real big dog status of just sort of collecting the ball and stepping over your opponent. Like, whoa,
Allen Iverson.
that's tech fouls in NBA doing that.
Yeah,
So that was in the same game. It was in the Saints. So a lot of reasons to celebrate over there.
good day.
Here's the last one I reckon I might play. And some people are still saying they're picking Matty Owies' face off the deck here at
geez.
whatever this oval is now called. I mean, it's one of the better marks I've seen, and you've hung on to it. And, mate, the carry-on's worth it because the replay says it all. So Matt Owies' face here has repainted the ground. That was horrific stuff, mate. Worried for you at the time.
Yeah, to be honest, my partner and parents weren't pretty happy with that one.
Was it true that Harley offered to pay you a fine when you basically saved his reputation by getting the bloke off him?
He did too. What was that? That was a decent fine too.
Was it Adelaide or was it this game?
No, it was Adelaide. Yeah.
But he was cooked without you. You saved him.
Yeah. Well, I sort of pulled him down with him, so it might have made it worse, but I probably didn't need to go there. But he did offer.
Did you take him up on it?
Nah, I declined.
Good leadership.
Wish I had
Money
an off.
bags?
Wish I had an off. Had to remortgage the house after that.
Agree. All right. Hey, this is the home stretch. All right. You're doing good, mate. We're almost there. This is fan questions now. And when I say fans, a few of the boys have written in as well. So the term fan questions is a bit murky right now. We'll start with John Dawson. Which basketball skill reckon made you a better footy player?
Oh, it's a good question. People always talk about spatial awareness, but I think it's actually reading the play and how the play unfolds, because basketball, you're always just a pass away, so you have to do your work and create a passing lane and stuff, and I think that's helped me be able to read the play as it's evolving before other people. So I think that's the one skill that it's helped me with the most.
Like it. Zane True, the True Lux. Is there a sense of aura around 26?
He's texting me right now.
What's he saying?
Exactly that. Answer the question. A little bit. He's one of my good mates. I see way too much of Truey. I love him. But we got a good replacement in Bo Allen.
Yep.
He's a good man, Truey.
Did True ever get stuck in an elevator dancing pre-game?
Oh, well, he didn't.
Right.
Can we roll the footage of that? Because
We're
that
not,
was
we're not actually allowed to because I think we didn't
you
capture
seen
it.
that?
Yeah,
properly.
no, I haven't seen it. I've heard about it.
Yeah.
I bet it's
No, I'm here for it. Good on him. Pre-game, trying to get up and about.
Love the
I'm there for it.
up and about and then gets stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was how Minnie's delivery in the team meeting that kind of set it over the edge, right? Because he asked Bo how it all happened, and Bo was a bit sheepish in the detail, not knowing that Minnie had the video ready to roll for the boys.
Perfect. Yeah. Great setup. Yeah.
I'd like to know some of the footage of me in the elevators over the day. Just giving it a bit of shadow boxing in the elevator.
Yeah.
Let's hope we bury that. All right, this is Adam Levi Brown Photography. Mouthful. Matty Owies, what's your goal song inspiration? So what have you chosen and why?
Well, I actually sent in a couple, so I'm not 100% sure which one it is. I think it might be Hold the Line.
Oh, yeah.
Toto.
Yeah. Bang a tune.
Little Toto piece.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Want to be a little bit unconventional. Great song. Makes me feel good.
It's ticking a few boxes.
Just about that. And it's no real meaning behind it. See if it catches on. Hopefully can get the fans like belting it out a couple more, kick a couple more goals, and
Well, that's on you, mate.
it becomes synonymous.
You'd hope so.
That's a big word.
Yeah.
How about that?
Well done, mate.
Synonymous.
Mate, you should have missed more schools. All right. Harry Barnett. Yeah. Moe's. Yeah. Baz likes hugs. Yeah.
Wait, who said that?
Harry
JD.
Barnett.
Thanks, Barney.
That's
Great input.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Talking about
I think he's read a kid's book. He saw a kid's book that said Baz likes hugs, and he just won't stop talking about it. So good on him. He's reading.
That's good. He's reading. Trick Power. Who is the sassiest teammate?
Wop's pretty sassy, isn't he? Snake ass Grossy. He's
Yeah, swampy. Swamp mouth
He's-
Gross.
Yeah,
He's a sassy boy. He
He's
is.
sassy.
But he's still young, so give it to
Well,
him.
speak of the devil. Grossy Tom. Why is
here it
Baz called Pinky?
This is actually a great story. Can we actually tell this one?
Nah.
We were down.
No, this isn't fucking. No.
So we were in Bunbury, and who was it? It was you, me, Flinny,
No,
Duggo.
we can talk about this.
Yeah.
If you want to say it again.
You, me, Flinny, Duggo.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
No, that was it.
Nah, we're walking around Bunbury pre-season when we're playing North Melbourne, and there was a fair bit going on in Bunbury. Fair few sites.
It was heaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, the carnival.
Yeah, there was a bit of a carnival going on.
Ocky head.
Yeah.
The octopus ride
Yeah.
was heaving.
It was
Was it hot in early March? I would've thought.
Yeah. So we hot. We went to get an icy pole or something along those
Nice.
lines. Yeah. and then we we're at the supermarket and we're walking in and this lady comes up. She's working there. Oh, how you guys going? Great to have you guys in town. Blah blah blah. And shaking hands, kissing babies, doing the whole show. And this North supporter comes up and goes, "Oh,
Young kid.
young kid goes, oh, Toby. And we're sort of thinking like, who's he talking to? Oh, Pinky, Toby Pink.
Yeah.
And Baz turns around and goes, what? And then the guy goes, oh, Toby.
So I feel a bit bad about this
Yeah.
because this kid's come up and he said, "Oh, are you Toby Pink?" And I've looked at the boys and I've looked back at him. And I feel bad about this, but I laughed in this poor kid's face.
Thinking
and I
that
said,
the boys...
and I said to him, "Which one of these boys put it? Nothing wrong with it.
I'm just
But
getting
I
the
wasn't-
face up there. I'm seeing
I
it.
wasn't. I wasn't wrapped.
with a
with it.
comparison.
Nah, not the comparison.
Just to get mixed up.
Yeah, just to get mixed up.
Yeah. And he's gone on to have a good season, though.
Yeah, probably better than me. So should have taken it.
Yeah, should have taken.
A few wins on the board.
So
for
he
the
ended
fella.
up signing Toby Pink.
Yeah. And so that's that one.
So I caught on for a bit. All right, Jack J. Willow, who is also a teammate of yours, that's Bobbins. Does that make sense?
Bobbins. So yeah, it is Bobbins.
Yeah. Bobbins.
Okay.
Yeah, roll with that.
Yeah,
Yump.
yeah.
All right, Taysha. This is an interesting question. It's pretty basic, but I like it. Who do you think the best player at West Coast is?
Oh, it's a great question. Gov obviously had a awesome career and was a great player, and we miss him down there.
I feel like Gov will be the easy answer with his accolades. So why don't
Gov's
we
the
say
man.
Gov
Gov's
is
the man.
ineligible for this question?
Okay. To be honest, with such a young team, it changes around a lot week to week at the moment with guys finding their feet and consistency with their performance. I've really liked what Brady Hoff's done this year. I think him going from a lockdown defender to inside mid, I think he's taken a huge step forward. Could obviously go with like Bakes and guys like that who are doing it week in, week out. But yeah, I'll go a little bit left of field, right of field.
Left to centre, right field?
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
gotcha.
Yeah, you got me.
Baz, what are you thinking? If you have to give someone the mantle.
As Owies said, there's heaps of young boys coming through. Like, mate, Rubes has been super.
Rubes' game on the weekend was unbelievable.
Yeah, Rubes has been elite. But then also, like, recruits, Bakes has been bloody good too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's tough to pick.
All right, glad I asked it. We'll go with not Corbin. So I'm not a car dude, right? So any car questions, they normally just get flicked off
You're
the
a
pads.
car guy.
Big
This
car
is all
guy.
you, mate.
So
Mud rats.
what car do you all have?
You go first, mate.
Hilux. Toyota Hilux.
Mm-hmm.
Got
Pretty stock standard.
Ford Ranger. Thought coming over here need 4-wheel drive.
Has it been off-road yet?
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
Tell us about
is this when you got lost visiting him in the hills?
Yeah.
Up
Bit
the
of gravel,
driveway.
bit of gravel, bit of red dust out there.
Click it into mud mode.
Mud ruts. Change the Ford into that. It's going to get a fair workout.
Have you been invited to the 4B crew, or are you still working your way into an invitation status?
Still working my way.
There a 4B crew, is there?
Oh, God. It's an awkward moment, that one. All right, well, this is the question I was leading to. You've got your cars. They sound very nice. Would you swap with anyone at the club? Who's got a more desirable car that you could pinch, I don't know, for a year? No coaches or CEO included.
To be honest, I'm pretty happy with mine. It's definitely not the nicest, but I wouldn't trade it. But there's some boys with some nice 4-wheel drives if that's your thing, or get a nice hybrid, pay for no fuel, or.
Baz, are you sitting or staying on your hand of...
I reckon I mean, they're all pretty similar.
Yeah, okay.
Hilux, Ranger, Landy,
Yeah.
your big cruisers. If someone was to drive like a classic car or something,
What's like a
like
classic
something
car,
old,
what we
like a Ford F100 or something, then I would swap. But no, I'm happy with the Lux.
It's getting you out to the hills in your new destination
it's
at
doing its
Kalamunda.
job.
You enjoying it out there?
Les Moody, it's been good. Bloody cold in the morning.
I bet.
God's country.
God's country, mate. No, it's been good.
All right, Shay Bailey, who's the favourite duo at the club? Clearly this one is just rising high up the rankings each week. Who's your other favourite duo at the club, either to hang out with? If you're doing a double date.
Probably not sharing, Baz.
There's a couple duos.
Yeah, you got
Bit obsessive.
Fridge and
Huey.
Fridge and Huey have caught on.
Yeah.
Unlikely. Nearly as unlikely as us, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon that's more unlikely.
I don't see, No, they've been. Coley, Harry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Coley and Harry.
Yeah.
Who else? There's a couple of young fellas.
Would you say Clay Hall and Rubes because they live together?
No, not so much.
TK and Harley.
Yeah.
A little bit of a
little clique.
little bad boy sort of crew there.
Yeah.
Well, they'd spend a few days working on their handshakes together of goal sellers.
I did though.
Oh, yeah. Did you not see it?
No,
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Was
there you go.
involved.
Yeah,
Elaborate.
right. That's you, Baz.
You two work one out, eh?
For old
You'll
mate,
never
what's
say
his
that.
name?
Yeah.
Hang on, speaking of which, this is I enjoyed this question. This is from, I don't know the name, Lexitia Mant. Can Baz leapfrog over Owies' head?
It's a big head.
So, height-wise, but I don't know if I'd make it over your chin. I don't know
You
if
got
I can
hops,
spread my
though.
legs that wide. Nah.
You got hop.
Sorry, mate.
That's stiff.
All right, Miss Winderlust. What is your dream country to visit?
Just working through that at the moment for off season with the misso.
Does this mean you're a non-starter at Footy Trip, or this is tacking on? Or
Nah, I'm there. I'm there.
Had to ask.
There, come back, BNF.
Oh, so you're going to rack off for the Footy Trip, then come back for best and fairest? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so Baz will be in fine form.
Everyone will be, yeah.
Always, mate.
But yeah, probably I'm interested in going to Japan at the moment. Do that little cultural, temple awakening piece.
Yeah, little spiritual piece.
Yeah, it's that spiritual
I could teach you a bit about that.
reconnect, a little bit of food, land, culture.
Yeah, nice.
That's probably where I'm leaning towards now. But my partner's Greek, so I'd love to go to Greece and lay back, Mykonos, just chill out. That's probably dream.
A couple of good options. Anywhere you haven't been that's on the destination list?
Baz would be nowhere with sun, probably.
Yeah, well, that leads into this. Mate, probably the UK. I'm seeing at the moment, in the past days, Oasis reunion, Cardiff. Very jealous.
Yep.
Would love to be there.
Go into your Oasis love. Give them one.
It's big. Going to Melbourne 31st of October this year.
Circled it, yeah.
Big day for me.
How'd you get tickets? Because it's very hard to come by.
Yeah, I was waiting on the laptop for a while. Taking Truey, the great man, with
Excellent.
me.
GA, or are you sitting?
Nah, GA, up the front.
Well, when you're 7'5", it's no problem for you.
Yeah. No, it's going to be good. I'm bloody excited.
Will you look at the set list? Do you want to know what they're going to play?
I know it already, mate.
Yeah.
I know it already.
I'm with you. All right. Sia Barnes, 7426. Who's the best singer at the club?
Who likes to sing? Huey. Huey likes
I
to
was
sing.
going to say Huey, yeah.
Huey will just get up and sing at different points.
Don't know how good it is, but he has a crack.
Yeah, he does. He goes full out in it. Hunty had to sing the other week. And
We don't like to talk about the wheel too much in here, or the fines wheel, but have you two had to do anything that's able to be shared, or have you paid the money thinking there's no way I'm going to do that?
I got head shaved today and I had to pay it out. I'm not shaving this head, mate. No, I actually haven't. I've been pretty lucky.
yeah, I haven't bought out of anything, so
Right.
Don't know.
If they make, is there one that you have to get up and entertain the boys for a minute?
Yeah, it's a minute of madness. That's
What would you do?
no, I'd pay. I'll just
You
straight.
wouldn't even put yourself in the position.
No, not putting myself in a position. We had to sing as new guys come into the club. It was sort of, get to know you, get up front.
What did you sing?
What did I sing? Mate, I was pazzing out.
I wish we knew we were going to ask this because I got a good clip of you
and
sitting in the corner, practicing, mumbling the words to it.
This was about.
It was fresh to the club, so it was
fresh to the club.
was
Didn't know any of
nervous.
the boys. Knowing that I was going to have to get up, that's like my worst nightmare.
Yeah.
And to say that I didn't kill it is a fair statement. Yeah.
Okay. Would you do it, or would you pay it out?
Oh, you have to do it when you rock up at the club. I remember doing it then, but no, I'm paying that.
Yeah, okay.
I'm paying that.
All right, last question. Harley 2612. Who's taken Mark of the Year contender first out of you two boys?
Baz probably gets a fair lick at it, but I don't know if a big boy taking a pack mark or jumping on someone's shoulders is as good as a small forward rising up there. So
You probably get a bit more of a bounce up, don't you?
yeah, like a double boost.
But I still reckon we'll probably roll with me on this
yeah,
one.
Baz probably.
Very good. Boys, understand the commitment. It's a half day and you guys got to get out of here and do some leisure stuff, but appreciate your time spending it with me, letting the fans know what's going on in your world. Come back anytime. Thanks for it.
Thanks, Thump.
Cheers, Thump.